How's everyone doing today? Give everybody, I know it's early, like West Coast is like 7 a.m. or something, 7:30. Mehmet's on his way back to Jersey. So I got a few things. One thing I'm really kind of excited about. I don't have the frames for it yet, but I will. Hey! Wow, Todd, you're up early. Check this out. Check this out. Now, I don't have it screwed together, but it's a plastic queen rearing nuke, and it's got two framers in it. And this thing is pretty cool because if you had these set up in your yard, let's take Jose, you know, a big commercial guy. He could fill them up. He could close them down here with close them up on both sides. Fill them up wherever you're going to fill them up, right? Like at your house or whatever. And then you could move the whole thing. So, and it's got a divider, and it's got half frames, so, and a nice thick insulated plastic lid there. But like I said, I don't have this thing screwed together. I just have it stuck together right now. But then you got a nice insulated queen nuke that you could move as a whole unit. And yeah, I don't have the frames. He didn't have the frames with him. And then he brought this is a double 3 frame that uses regular size Langstroth frames, and it's got the slot for the divider here. But let me show you something on these bottom boards. So he brought a lot of stuff, guys. I got a lot of stuff over here. So right here, this entrance, when you have it like with this flap down, it's just a regular entrance for the bees to go in and out. When you have the bottom flipped up, well, now they have to come up through the bottom of this, through underneath it, and guess what? It pollen traps the pollen, and the pollen falls down into a tray that's underneath here. So that's pretty cool. It's got insulation inside of these. I thought it was collapsible. It's not collapsible, guys. But you could take the screws out and definitely fold it together. But I thought it was stack it up like that and save some space. But we got this feeder lid. I got everything stacked up here because he had to go. But we had a top high feeder lid, and it's got this on top. And it basically, hold on. My hips are giving me troubles today. Basically, you just can open this lid up and you fill it right through the top like a gas can. And goes right on Langstroth hive. So that's some pretty cool stuff. I got some gloves. Basically, I'm going to say smalls and mediums, or maybe medium and large would probably be a better thing. Then I've got, this is the lid for the Apame type of hive. It's plastic like this, like IKEA, right? You screw them together, and got a bottom board down there, and the lid. So bunch of stuff. I got 10 cases of Appy tablets. So a bunch of stuff, guys, that we're going to be going over in the I guess next several weeks. But I really like this nuke. First of all, they're flat, so they're easy to stack, right? If you were stacking a bunch of them. But the good thing is that, you know, you can lock the bees in on both sides. Each side has its own entrance, so 2 frames with a divider in the middle. Now they're different size frames. They're not Langstroth size, but this right here is Langstroth, and it has a divider that goes in between it. So that's pretty cool. Just make sure you have that down, unless you want to catch pollen. Otherwise, you're not letting any pollen get into your colony. Then, let me see. Like I said, we just kind of set this stuff off. This is a heavy lid. I don't think you would have to weigh this lid down at all to go on a colony. I mean, this is basically the same feeder lid that we're looking at over there, only without the feeder, right? No feeder. Feeder lid, no feeder. No feeder on the inside, but this is very heavy, so you shouldn't have to weigh that down with anything. I just think that's pretty cool. This is the entrance to go on the front of it, which we'll do more videos once I get the stuff put together on this. But landing board, and you can change the size of the entrance reducer. Let's see if I can do this. But yeah, you can shut it down, pollen trap, the whole 9 yards on the bottom board. Close them up, carry them, move them. Pretty good little things here. And that's one of the hives. And of course, the bottom board's down there. Let me see if I can take some of these gloves off to the side here. These go on the corners to help secure them together better. Let's see. Pollen trap. So basically, if you put it in like that. All right, so here's the principle behind this. See if I can set this up where you guys can see it. Principle, if you got it one way, they have to go under. If you have it the other way, there's no pollen trap, right? The other way, they have to go underneath it to get in. Sorry, wrong way. Underneath it to get in. And then when they come back up, drops the pollen down. So this has got a little dust on it. Got to clean it up. But it's an IPM bottom board. It's not going to work like that the way I want it to, sitting up there. But it's got a tray underneath it. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Obviously, you see, I've got, let me see, 4 cases of tabs, and I've got 6 inside. So I've got 10 cases right now of the tablets. But this is the thing that I'm interested in right now for the spring, right? So when I start doing queens in the spring, you've got a queen 2-frame nuke with an entrance on both sides, right? And it's a bigger than the little styrofoam ones. So just throw you some bees in there and close them up, put it on vent. You can move them. You can turn it on a regular entrance if you want to. You know, regular old disc there. But it's a pretty good looking little box to me. And it's pretty easy, so you can just put the whole box, move the whole box together. So different colors on different sides, easier. And it's plastic, and it's got insulation inside of the side. I actually looked at it. It's not, you know, it's not like spray foam fill, but it's And most people aren't rearing queens when it's really cold or hot out, but it should help out with that. But what you guys got going on today? I got cars going by, and I'm sitting here getting ready to haul some of this stuff into the building and into the house so I can start getting it put together. But I'm gonna probably switch out the feeder top there. My wife's sending me a message. You going to check feeders today, Charlie? Let's see, speaking of feeders, my bees are starting to get active. The sun just kind of popped out a little bit. And they're starting to fly today. I put feed on them yesterday, but see, they're starting to slow down. Most of them slowing down, taking the feed. But look, they're working the dry tube today. And I'll say this, you know, Mehmet came right here to my house, talked to me for, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. They're on their way back up north. And man, nicest people ever. Just down to earth, just like everybody else, right? Just nice people. No issues there for sure. So, you know, I'm looking forward to growing with them as they grow here in the United States. And there's a lot of things coming, guys. Lots of things coming. So, just you know, stay tuned, keep it coming, and I've got to. She just landed right there. Just chilling. Just chilling out. But it's going to be I think 2024 will be a great year. And, you know, it's starting to get cold at night, so the bees are kind of huddled up. Still trying to get some of the syrup off the back of the truck. I've been pumping it, draining it into 5-gallon buckets as fast as I can. I emptied out the feeder in order to let the pine straw dry out. So we got a bunch of stuff needing to happen today, but I started rounding up a bunch of stuff and got to get it ready. Got to get it out of the way, get it cleaned up. But the bees are really, this is the first day in about 3 days they've had the ability to you know, do their thing, get in and out and look for stuff, right, because of the rain. But at any rate, guys, I didn't want to make it a long video. I just wanted to show everybody Mehmet came and dropped off a bunch of, this is only part of it. I've already taken part of it in the house. So a bunch of stuff. I like this 6-frame nuke. That's pretty interesting as well. So we're gonna check all this stuff out, and you know, one thing I like about it is it's a 6-frame nuke, but it's got a divider in it, so you can actually open it up like the queen rear nuke there and have it from both sides, right? You can split 2, 3 side by side and build them up. So those are pretty cool as well. But at any rate, guys, I appreciate you all, and hopefully don't forget about Tim and Hannah's stream tonight, and my rooster's going crazy over there. And we'll talk to you guys again soon. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy your bees.